Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Westminster Jazz Night. We're going to make a start, so thank you very much for coming along on a Wednesday night. This is part of our preparation for Generations in Jazz, or at least for Big Band 1 and 2, who are heading off on Friday morning to Mount Gambier to compete in the National Stage Band and Vocal Jazz Championships. Unfortunately, we're not taking vocal jazz this year because many of those students were involved in the musical and are still recovering and did a fantastic job. But this is the first performance for a number of ensembles. We've got our small jazz combo here, we've got vocal jazz that are performing after that, and then we've got our three big bands. And as I mentioned, not only are Big Band 1 and 2 heading down to Generations in Jazz on Friday, but tonight, oh no, we won't make it tonight. On Saturday is their first assessment because they're getting assessed, some of those students, for Stage 2 music. Not sure if they knew that, but anyway, they do now. It's my great pleasure to welcome you here tonight. For many of the students, this is their very first performance for the year. We love this night and we love the support that you are providing for us. And I'd like to hand over straight away to our small jazz combo, their first gig for this year, and they've got a couple of little surprises for you. Please welcome them.
very own Hugh Smith on the tenor sax. Give it up.
A word onto the jazz ensemble. We've got one more tune, but I'd just like to say a couple of things about them. Firstly, big thanks to Michaela from playing the guitar. Michaela, of course, is an old scholar and teaches guitar at Westminster. She left Westminster in 2015, yes, and studied at the in Boston at the Berklee School of Music. And if you've ever seen any of what she does online, it's quite amazing. She was an incredible guitar player back in school and has really gone on with it. So we're lucky to have Michaela with us tonight and playing with us. And also, just want a little shout out to, thanks Michaela. Just a shout out to Ben Gomez back there. You probably can't see him on bass because the bass is bigger than him. But we were stuck for a bass, or someone who wanted to play bass in this group, and I knew Ben played a little bit of bass amongst the other 14 instruments that he plays. You'll see him play trumpet in the big bands, and he stepped in and played bass. And so for their first gig, I'll tell you the rehearsal today wasn't quite as good as what you've just heard, so I'm glad it all came together. And next week, the Jazz Ensemble actually have been invited by Marion Council to play at a civic reception for Koko Bunji School who are visiting here from Tokyo. And the last time we did an international music tour was in Japan in 2018, and we visited Koko Bunji and did a concert there. And because of that, we've been invited to play. So the Jazz Ensemble are playing next Thursday night at the Mitchell Park Community Centre for a civic reception for the Marion Council. So it's good that we got tonight in to have a bit of a practice. One of the things I did, so we do a little bit of listening, of course, and always talk about listening as much as possible. I came across this fantastic trombone player called Trombone Shorty, and he did this great tune called St. James Infirmary. He sort of walked in playing trombone to people like Barack Obama, and then they sort of, and I thought, well, we have to do this. Shaylin didn't want to sing this one, so he didn't want to sing it, so we've had one hit through this, and I'd like to invite Juliet on stage to sing. Lockie, is it this mic for the vocals? Yep, beauty.
Stretched out on a long white table, so sweet, so cold, so fair. Let her go, God bless her, oh yeah. Wherever she may be, she can search the whole wide world, all over, but she'll never find another hotshot like me.
Thank you very much, folks. We're just going to have a quick change before we invite local jazz up on stage.